Oh yeah, what's up, Matt? Just clear the blue. Yes, we can do the color change. Here we go. Okay. Who's on first? That would be what what's on second? Yep. The Nate the Great is here. CJ, let the big dog eat. Yeah, yo 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 yo. Oh, good. Y'all all tested negative for the Rona. Well, that's good.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, you'll be tested again. Okay. F. Yeah. Nate says F the Rona. Yeah. Well, fuck. Yeah. Same. CJ. I hate having the nose swab, and then when you always want to jerk away, right? Yeah. Yeah, the most classic stinger in Viktube history. Well, fuck. Yeah, good evening, Battle Angel.
What's up, Vic?
What's up, Nate?
Not much, man. Just chilling.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, the Uncle Lou is here. Yeah, good evening, Uncle Lou.
Yeah, Louis, he just said, well, fuck.
Yeah. So are you gonna go to the softball game, Nate?
I don't think so this year because reasons.
Oh,
But I might go next year if it's still going on. But
yeah, I did hear about the former Japanese prime minister being assassinated.
wait,
Yes.
the one right now or form?
No, the one before. Well,
Oh,
one of their former prime. Yeah. He used to be the prime minister, but he's not anymore.
okay. Well, that's sad. Prayers to him. I mean, Japan's our ally, but probably not. They weren't in the past though.
Yeah.
But um, hey Vic, where are we gonna do that stream when we rush each other for Madden?
Yeah. Well. Whenever you're ready to do it. I know that last weekend. I was ready to do it, but you weren't there. So.
Yeah, that was in Colorado. Yeah, I know. But maybe
That's right. Yeah, I've done a few this week too. I did one on
plus,
Sunday, and then I did another one on Monday and one on Thursday.
are you good? Are you good with Madden? I'm just curious.
Yeah, sure.
Which are you good on defense or offense more?
I think probably better on defense. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, probably. Offense. I kind of, throw a lot of, interceptions. So yeah, I'm really bad at throwing interceptions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you play on Xbox or PlayStation, Nate?
Yeah, I'm Madden on Xbox, so we can play together. So
Okay, good.
so I usually pick 3 random teams to play as. So I click X 3 times, and the last time after 3 times is my team. So if I get like the Lions, for example, for my third team, that's what I pick. So
Yep. Jacob is here. Hey, Jacob. And Gold and Blue Dude is here. What's up, Gold and Blue Dude?
the master.
Yes, the master of clickbait is in the house. And we got the real TB. What's up? The real, not the fake TB, but the real TB.
Mm-hmm. So who's real TB then?
No, the real TB. I don't know. He's the real TB. I think he's I think he also goes by LW. I think. Yeah. I think he also goes by LW sometimes. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh man. So I went fishing today. Caught like 3 fish.
Oh, cool.
Rainbow trout. That's about it.
Okay, cool. Were they big fish or?
Rainbow trout is more like smaller fish, but they can get pretty big. But I caught some 10 inches. No, not 10 inches. That's too big. Probably.
Right. So did you eat any of them, or did you just
No, we didn't bring the live well or a bucket of water. We could have, but yeah, looked tasty.
Yeah.
We had to leave at like 6:30 in the morning to get some fish, or fish for fish. I don't know.
No, that's a lie. What's a lie, CJ? I don't know. That was just a rumor that I heard, but yeah, that was just a rumor that I heard.
Maybe it's clickbait.
I don't know if that's true or not, but so I think there was a rumor going around that the real TB is LW. But
hey, you want to meet my cousin?
yeah, sure. Yeah.
Kill.
Yeah, bring him on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't want to. Okay.
Nah, he's a little shy to public, but his name's Cameron though.
Okay. So it was the bet is the real TB. Okay. So it's the bet. Okay. Okay, so it's the bet. Yeah, that's who it was. Okay. Yeah, thank you for clearing that up, CJ. That was it. Yeah, I knew it was. He was a Bama fan, but I forgot, who. Oh, okay. So we used to go by the bet. Okay.
Big Daddy, what kind of gummies? Like gummy bears, fiber gummies. What is he talking about? Is it for fishing or? I don't know. Oh, you want to see something?
It's storming bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hope your power doesn't go out.
Hey, So I got a tattoo from my rental house. Well, they have like a, those water, when you have like a fake tattoo, you put water.
Yeah, like those temporary tattoos that you put
Yep,
water
yep.
on and then stick it on your
Yep.
your
That's what I got. So it was supposed to say bro.
bro.
And we put it backwards. This is orb.
So it said orb.
Yeah. And it has.
Ping pong sized hail. Wow.
Oh God. That's scary. Well, it's scary, but that's still dangerous.
Oh yeah. Matt says his backyard is flooded.
Yeah. I wonder how
fuck.
my yard is. Oh. Well, fuck.
And I know it seems like it's like we went 3 weeks without rain, but now this week it's rained almost every day. So.
Yeah. So I actually predict that the weather that we had in Prison Forge will might go to Isles Palms. Hey, I might be wrong. I just have a feeling.
No, I don't think it's not gonna snow, but I mean,
yeah, actually last time, the last Salt Olympics, I think I brought the Nebraska weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. It is not going to snow in Isle of Palms. I mean, it might be like it might be like in the 50s. It's probably,
I mean that's normal.
It's probably the worst that it would get.
Yes,
I remember it was in like the in like the 50s.
Yeah,
we
I mean that's not
Olympics.
That's not bad for for Salt Olympics. Maybe wear a sweatshirt for that that weather, but that's not bad actually. Well, Paxton, it's like 93 degrees here in Buena Vista, Colorado. So.
Yep, I think it's rain. Here we got 83.
Yeah.
And with a heat index of 91. So yeah, 73% humidity.
I mean that's Georgia for you.
Yeah, I think it just rained a little bit, like in an hour ago, or 2 hours ago, something like that.
Hey, have you ever been to Colorado before, or not really?
Yeah, I've been to Colorado. Yeah.
That's good. That's cool.
Yeah, I've been to Colorado.
Which town?
Briefly. Yeah, it was when I went to Yellowstone. Yeah, we stopped in Colorado on the way.
You know
back.
what town, or you don't remember?
Yeah, we went to. It was called Georgetown, I think.
Oh, Georgetown. Yeah, I've been there before.
And then I think we like rode like a train like through the.
Yeah, that's cool.
Through the mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yep.
But I don't know if you're not used to with the altitude and stuff.
Yeah. Guess so.
But I
know that driving in Colorado is kind of scary, and driving on the edge of those.
Yeah, every time you drive, you ever say you gotta press on. We won't say press on the brakes, but like just step on the brakes for a little,
Yeah.
And
going down those steep, hills. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but when we drove through Colorado, we were mostly just on like the interstates. So
Yep. I bet Denver was a pain in the ass for traffic.
yeah. No, I don't remember it being
Oh,
that
I
bad.
just went straight
Actually.
down. Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember Denver being that bad actually. But
Okay. Well,
that we had like we went on a lot of like these back roads when we were in
yeah.
Wyoming. So
Yeah. CJ, I haven't been to Florida. Oh, not Florida. I haven't been to Florida. I haven't been to Georgia yet.
kind of went into the wild.
I want to, but actually, my dream college is actually Georgia. It's no Pacific region. I was just
really?
like,
Oh, really? Why?
well, because I know I love Michigan, but that's it. The reason why they have Georgia has a program for disability kids that can go to college or something like that to the university.
Oh,
But Michigan and Nebraska does not.
oh,
So that's why I really, but I still like Michigan as a fan. But I was not really. I'll be really interested in going to Michigan, but but that's slim chances going to Michigan can be, slim chances. So it's almost impossible to go to Michigan.
Yeah, homegrown cowboy says Texas is hell.
Oh, it was Nebraska. Oh wait, it's tornado hell, in Nebraska.
That's right. Yeah. So, have you ever had any tornadoes come close to your house, Nate? Yeah. Do y'all have like a tornado shelter?
We kind of do. So whenever I think you know what the drill is when you see a tornado, right?
Yeah.
Take it, go downstairs, and get away from windows and everything, right?
Right. So y'all don't have like an outdoor
No,
shed where you like open the doors.
I wish we did.
Go downstairs.
I wish we do. That'd be helpful actually. But we don't. We have to dig it or something.
Yeah.
But it's scary. Like stupid people like try to take pictures when the tornadoes coming ahead of them.
Yeah.
Like they're not storm chasers. They're not forecasters. They're just dumb people doing it. Well, just trying to be like storm chasers. That's what triggers me.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Sven? Yeah, and is Texas going to the east or the west? I think neither. I think it's going to be pods. So I think Texas is going to be in the west pod. Yeah.
What person could impersonate me, you think?
I don't know. Let's see. I guess maybe Traction Jackson probably can impersonate anyone. So
he was good. He was good.
that's right. Yeah. So in the West pod, probably gonna put Texas, Arkansas, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma in the same pod.
Yeah. Did you see? There's an article that Now, you can laugh this at if you want, but some say the Lions will win the NFC with North. I think. I was like, wait, what?
NFC North.
Yeah, there's an article about it.
So I think they got like the
They're betting,
Lions and the
yeah,
Packers, the Bears, and
they're betting on the Lions to win the North. So
what,
I was
Lions to win the North?
I was like, wait, what?
What in the world?
Yeah, I don't know what website it was on. Oh,
Packers.
It was on Yahoo Sports.
Yeah,
Actually,
the Packers, the Bears, the Lions, and then who was
it was
that?
on Yahoo Sports. So yeah,
they have the Vikings. Who was it? Yeah.
Hey, what's up, dudes?
Hey,
what's up, Milos?
How's it going there, Nate the Great?
Doing good. Breaking news: I am going home on Sunday morning.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yep.
Good deal. Are you having a good time so far?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Good.
I hiked a mountain, a big mountain, or a distance, and man, I was gassed out.
I tell you, Colorado's got a lot of great mountains to hike. They really do.
Yeah. I think I didn't hike Mount Albert, which is the highest mountain in Colorado, but I think the elevation for that, or the height of that, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
The height of it is 14,000
Yeah.
and 349 feet.
Yeah. You know, that's a long way up. That's you have to take like breath exercises and things.
Yeah, oxygen tanks or whatever.
Yeah, intense. Yeah. Howdy to everybody in the chat, and roll tide to Mr. Jeff Webster. Roll tide, sir. Vic, how you doing tonight, my friend? How's it going?
Good.
Good. Are you doing the Loser Bowl this weekend?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Are we down to the finals?
No, I think we got one more game in the AFC. I think I still got the Broncos versus the Jets, and then whoever wins that game will host the Texans.
Okay, Broncos and Jets. Let's see. Versus tonight's winner or loser?
No. I already did the Texans versus the Jaguars. Yeah,
So
no,
Okay, in the NFC, is it the Jags?
Yeah, the Jags beat the Texans, so they were eliminated. So
okay,
down to the Texans, and then whoever loses,
Texans plus tonight's or tomorrow's winner or whatever.
Loser.
Are you doing it tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's winner or loser versus the Texans.
That's right. And then for the NFC, I've already got it decided. It's gonna be the Giants versus the Lions.
Okay.
I want the Giants to win because I don't want Lions to lose or win. I don't know.
Yeah, I think in the Loser Bowl, it's probably gonna be
the Giants.
It's probably gonna be the Lions and the Jets. That would be my prediction.
I'm actually surprised that that Jaguars was eliminated.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to get the Giants and the Jets, though. Yeah,
that'd be
to have the New York teams be the worst in the NFL. Yeah.
Vic, have you heard the latest news? The latest college football news.
About what? There's been a lot of college football news.
That came out a while ago. Hawaii is going to the ACC.
What?
What?
The fuck?
Big news.
Hawaii to the SEC. Come on,
No,
man.
to the ACC.
Fake.
The
Did you
AC
get to the ACC? Did you get that from Gold and Blue, dude?
No, but I'm giving it to Golden Blue Dude. He can have it.
Oh.
I'm giving him that free cookie. That's free candy. That's free
Hawaii to
candy for Golden Blue.
the ACC.
I mean, it's possible.
Golden Blue can make a video now because I just gave him free candy.
Right. Yeah,
That'll
I don't think Hawaii would ever join the ACC.
That'll be freaking funny
so
if that happened.
far away, you know. I mean,
yeah, it is, but that'd be freaking funny.
I would do that. I mean, I would believe, you know, Hawaii going to the Pac-12, but
or Mountain West. Actually, are they in the Mountain West?
Oh, they're already in the Mountain West. So yeah, they used to be in the WAC. But,
the WAC.
Yeah, the WAC's gone though. Yeah, the WAC's not a conference anymore. But
Now it'll be all over the web. YouTube will have it everywhere.
Yeah, I remember when I remember when we played Hawaii in the Sugar Bowl. Then they were in the WAC. So.
Wait, what? That's when they were
the
good.
WAC, the Western Athletic Conference.
I know. Is that when they were good at the time?
Yeah, they were good in 2007. I think they were undefeated. So yeah.
Can I say something?
They didn't play anybody. But
on a more serious note, you know, we all think the world of Golden Blue, and I'd like to give a special shout out to his wife, who's having some, you know, troubles, and I think she's still in the hospital. So prayers for his wife.
Yes, prayers for Mrs.
Golden Blue. We give him a hard time, but you know, I ate dinner next to him at the Slavs and got to know him and her.
I love Golden Blue, dude.
Yeah, that's the one.
Good sport. He's got that thick skin.
Yeah, I love Golden Blue, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one I missed out. The dinner.
Yeah, I love Golden Blue. Yeah,
when I was sleeping.
He's a fun guy to hang out with.
He's a good sport. He's got that thick skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more like a bony skin.
Yeah.
You know, Golden Buddhas reminds me of
Sports.
He reminds me of
P Digits.
P Digits now.
He reminds me of the guy from no, he actually reminds me of Gru from Despicable Me. I don't know if you saw that.
I have breaking news.
Uh-oh.
I just received a message from RollTide.com. I have breaking news.
What's that?
Nick Saban is retiring and going to be a spokesperson for Sea-Doo.
Wait, what?
You know what Sea-Doo is? It's a boat, like a jet ski.
Oh, yeah.
Saban's going to be the new spokesperson for Sea-Doo.
So, what's the sport about?
All right with me.
Have you guys ever heard of canned water?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, canned water is the official sponsor of not only Teen Fools, but the Millis Vanilli Show.
Yeah.
Mm.
And if you get thirsty, you know, go grab yourself some canned water.
Disgusting. No, I tried before once and I didn't like it, but I might give it another try though. Yeah. I prefer bottled water and tap water. So
Yes. What about canned bread?
Bottled water is the bottles are bad for the turtles.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the canned bread episode of SpongeBob? Nate?
God.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, no, I know you wouldn't have seen it, but I was asking Nate though. But
Oh yeah, I have. That's pretty
yeah,
funny.
the episode where Squidward moves to a new to a new town. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's full of other squids. So.
Paxton says, "What do you think about Dave Aranda to Alabama when Saban retires?" I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, who's going to replace Saban though?
I'm glad you asked me that, Nate, because I've been saying it for 2 years now, and I'm way off on the. I'm way to the left of Golden Blue even on this subject, but it's going to be Brent Venable. That's your replacement.
Huh.
That could be a good hire, to be honest.
That's exactly who I feel like is going to replace Nick Saban.
Well, let's see how
Yeah,
he
but
does.
Brent Venable ain't never coached the team. Well, he's doing that now.
Right.
He's coaching now as head coach.
Right.
He ain't got experience at head coach. Well, that's what he's doing now.
Right. Well, we'll have to see how he does at Oklahoma first. But
I just feel like that him and Dabo, because Dabo's an Alabama guy. Don't forget that. Worked it out to where you coach for me for a few years, and then you go to Oklahoma and coach a few years, and then by the time Lord Nick retires, you'll be for head coach at Alabama. That's just how I got it. And I said what I said. I'm not going to change it.
No, don't get me wrong. Aranda is a pretty good coach.
Yeah,
he's a great coach.
Amanda would take the Bama job in a heartbeat.
But if we're talking experience, Venables, well, I mean Dabo would probably be the one, but
Dave Aranda is the real deal. I get it, but I don't think Alabama's going to put him on as head coach.
Yeah, because I think he head coached for 1 year at Baylor and he's still at Baylor though. He did a really good job in the first year.
Yeah, what was his record at Baylor?
I think it was like 11-2, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember the record, but I know it was a strong season.
The Amanda show. Yeah.
Now, this is breaking news to me. I wasn't breaking news, but this is alarming news to me. Why the hell is Michigan sucking in freaking recruiting?
Who's sucking in recruiting? Michigan.
Yeah. The hell's happening?
No, Dabo will not follow Saban. I agree with that, J-Dub, but I think Brent Venable's going to get that job. He's going to certainly try for it, I think.
Yes.
I have a funny feeling it's going to be somebody we don't expect, and that would be Brent Venable.
Well,
oh my God, who the hell cares?
Now, as much as I hate Saban, no, let's not say hate. He is a strong word. As much as I despise Saban, he's the greatest coach of all time. He is. Can't deny that.
I mean, fact is fact. The only reason people despise him is because he's so good at his job.
That's right.
If he weren't the legendary, coach that he is, nobody would hate him. Nobody would give a fuck.
That's right.
Look at Jerome Pruitt. No, who hates Jerome Pruitt? Nobody.
Jerome Pruitt. Yeah, I think Tennessee fans do.
But that's about it. I mean, it's ball talk.
Jerome Pruitt.
Why would Tennessee fans hate their own coach?
I don't know. You ought to ask. I think General Valtard does, or he did. I think it was because of he said something about the fans at the spring game.
Yeah, he's probably shit about the fans.
The fans at the spring game. You don't talk shit about the fans, Jerome.
That sounds right. That was a pretty good impression, Dick. Maybe you should do Jerome Pruitt impressions for the thing.
Do General Valtard. Yeah.
Yeah, you had it nailed pretty good. Nate, who do you?
I really hope that Tennessee beats Florida. Yeah. so that we can bring back General Voltar. Yeah.
I miss General Voltar. General Voltar was awesome.
That's right. Yeah, I hope Tennessee beats the shit out of Florida. Yeah.
That's one of Lou's best characters, I think.
Yeah, not maybe not the best, but not if the best, probably.
Yeah, Zona Tucson is here. Yep, and Jeff Webster. Yeah, coming to you live from Ames, Iowa.
Ames, Iowa.
Okay, and here's another case in point. Everybody hates on Jeff Webster because he's so fucking smart. If he wasn't such a smart guy, nobody would, nobody would think about that. Jeff Webster, like it or not, is a smart dude.
He is.
Might be a smart ass, but he's a smart individual.
He's a really nice dude too.
He's a nice guy, absolutely.
Let's see. Yeah, Paxton is mad at Texas fans for getting Mac Brown fired. Well, let's see. As I seem to remember, I think Mac Brown really just wasn't that good anymore, or he just wasn't the same.
I don't know about you guys.
After he lost to Alabama in that 2009 title game, so I mean, it's almost it's almost like Bama killed Texas, man.
Would it be funny?
And since then, nothing has gone right for Texas since then. So,
what I want to see is what Steven said. What I want to see is Bennett versus Will Rogers. That's funny.
What do you guys think of my new co-host, Lawtide?
I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Lawtide is awesome too.
Let's see. In 2009, Texas made the national championship. They were undefeated until they lost to Alabama. So, and that was also the last time Texas won the Big Ten. And then the year after that, they were 5-7, and then 8-5, and then 9-4, and then 8-5, and then that was his last year before they fired him. He was retired/fired. He was refired, whatever you want to call it, or refired. I don't know. Okay, retired/fired. So retired/driven into /forced into retirement. So, and then he was at ESPN for 5 years. Yeah. He came out of retirement to coach at North Carolina. So. And I think that he had coached at North Carolina in like the 90s. So.
All right, guys. I was just gonna say hi and how you all doing. So, I gotta go. So y'all have a good morning and go blue.
All right, Nate, have a great weekend, buddy. Don't mind me. I'm just getting my pizza out of the oven.
Okay. Yeah, just don't put cream cheese on it.
Oh, well, I guess I better put that back then. I was gonna put a little cream cheese on here and smear it around a little bit and have a good time and shit. I love pizza. But I guess I'll just eat it instead. It's too hot to touch right now, actually. What'd you have for dinner, Vic? Have you ate dinner yet?
No, not yet.
Paxton says Red Baron. Actually, this is a DiGiorno.
Dijon.
But I
Yeah, I like
I like the Red Baron.
I think I usually get California Kitchen. But, yeah.
Yeah, the Red Barons are good. The DiGiorno's. I don't hardly know a pizza I don't like. I really like pizza, and Pizza Woman's pretty awesome. She's pretty cool.
Yeah. Sven is predicting that they will lose to Alabama, Arkansas, and one other game. Yes, I think that one other game will be Georgia. But he does. He thinks Mississippi State's gonna beat us. He thinks 9-3. Yeah. What do you think about that, Millis?
Well, I do know that UGA lost some players to the NFL, like 26 total or something,
Yeah.
but they replaced them all with 5 stars and 4 stars and shit.
I mean, yeah. It could.
I mean,
It's
not going to damage them that much.
It could happen, but
They're recruiting at such a high level that they're not going to have a rebuilding year this year. I don't think they may eventually run into a rebuilding season, but it won't be this year. Georgia's going to be right back in it.
Yeah. So I think I had State going 7-5, but yeah.
Zona says that their third loss will be to Zona.
No. Sorry, Zona.
Yeah.
But no. I think y'all need to be more worried about just worry about trying to beat North Dakota State. I mean, and San Jose and San Diego State. Yeah. If you win those, then we'll talk about you beating Mississippi State. So I think Arizona plays like North Dakota State and like San Diego State in like the first 2 weeks, and they play Mississippi State. So.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yes, I know. If you have those for 5,000 yards, well, yeah, 4,000 and something, right? Yeah, you're right. Close to 5,000. Yeah. Would you be mad if we joined the SEC? Yes, because y'all aren't.
That would be a lot of traveling.
Y'all aren't in the South, so yeah, y'all are not in the Southeast. So that just wouldn't work. Sorry, but.
Hey, you Paxton. Well, Texas with the football, what is it? The football power index came out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The Longhorns are number 7. Oklahoma number 7. Oklahoma's number 8. Of course, Alabama's number 1, but A&M's number 12.
I thought Texas was 5.
And where do they have Georgia at?
Number 3.
Yeah, I don't really pay much attention to those FPI rankings, but
we see that's where I'm getting confused at. Okay, now are they using the FPI rankings to judge as to what the actual rankings are going to be, preseason rankings?
I don't know. Not really. I think that sometimes the FPI comes out with some crazy rankings sometimes, but
yeah.
Although I think do think 7 seems a little high for Texas, but yeah, I thought the FPI was like the computer, right? Not the FPI.
Yeah, FBI
like computer program, right? That uses all like the data and stuff.
What Paxton said, FPI is based off of Vegas.
Yeah,
that's accurate.
Okay. I see.
They use the data, based on
But then again, Vegas never
projected,
loses.
whatever, based on projected, whatever, right?
Overall, Vegas always wins.
Based on returning production and lost production and
7.
potential
Yeah,
production.
their Texas defense isn't top notch, but they got rid of 55 players out of. I'm sorry, 35 players. Brought in total of 55 new players, if that makes any sense, out of 85.
Yes.
So they have 55 new players on the team this year, and their defense is revamped with Mr. Gary Patterson as the analyst for UT. And I think that a lot of people are looking at going, okay, well, maybe they have something here. What's going on? So
Another analyst.
Texas is, I think they might be a little bit overhyped, but I think they're going to be better than 5-7.
Yeah.
This happens every season with Texas Longhorns.
Yeah.
Every fucking season. Texas has this, has that, has the other. They're going to the top of the college football, and then Texas steps on its own ball sack somewhere in the season.
Well, that's what everybody's expecting. That's what everybody's saying. And Texas is they haven't had 2 5-star quarterbacks back to back to in order to hold on a second here. Okay. They haven't had 2 back-to-back 5-star quarterbacks, and since I've been a UT fan, I don't know when, and these recruits are starting to show up. So I don't know. Everything looks like they're falling into place. Texas has got to come back at some point. They can't be dead forever. They're too much of a machine like Alabama. Alabama, I think they've won a championship every decade except for the 50s and one other decade. The 80s. So, Texas has got to come back around sometime. Cut that out, Vic. Damn, you on it. Oh, man. But that's my case for UT. They got to come around at some point. This is the 3rd damn head coach, for heaven's sakes. They got a different game plan, but we'll see what happens.
So, you, as a Texas fan,
and
where
Alabama,
do you have your team? Give me your team's season record in your mind. What's your record? What will be Texas's record? If
I said anything better than 8-4, people call me crazy. But I think there's a very good possibility they can go 9-3.
Yeah.
9-3, a pretty good bowl game team. You get a New Year's Six. That's a successful season at Texas, in my opinion.
Right now, yeah. People would be ecstatic if we went 9-3 going to the second season. But
Texas goes 9-3, wins a bowl game. Everybody that's a Texas fan is going to think that Texas is immortal for 2023. Same thing with Cowboy fans. Cowboy fans have the same disease in the NFL.
Oh God, I know. Man, you're preaching to the choir on that one. I know. I love the Cowboys, but damn, it's like a dream. Everybody's just got their hopes up. But, being in the Pac-10, it shouldn't be that hard. Texas plays Alabama, the second week in Austin?
Yeah.
Okay. The media is hyping that game up. Making it to where Texas is going to, should pull in close. And I don't know if you heard Millis, but the running back for Texas, who used to be at Alabama, said that Texas was going to beat Alabama. You heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
I think. I mean, I'm hoping that he's just being having confidence and
that's what they told him to go out and say. I mean, he. Of course
so was that Ajay Hall?
Yeah,
no,
Ajay Hall.
Just the running back.
Yeah, and but of course he's going to say that because he left that Alabama and went to Texas. If he had left Texas and went to Alabama, he'd say the same thing in reverse. That's just part of, I mean, he's going to do that. That doesn't make it true.
Yeah, but you don't wake a sleeping giant up either. I mean, you're you're talking about a powerful team.
Yeah, you guys are going to be dealing with a hell of an Alabama defense this year. Our defense this year is much stronger than it was last year.
Oh, I know.
They're going to have to come up with some kind of game plan to move the fucking ball down the field.
Well, the strong point this year for UT is going to be their offense. Now, they did get Ryan Watts from Ohio State, a defensive back. They beefed up their defensive backfield. They got a linebacker in the transfer portal, and I'm not too sure about the defensive line. A bunch of no names,
It's Kelly and Robinson.
Paxton said it wasn't a G that said that.
So yeah, he said it was Kelly and Robinson.
Is that what they say? Killian Robinson?
Killian.
He used to play for Alabama and went to UT. So he.
Yeah, apparently Robinson, Texas RB, sold his Bama Natty ring at Pawn Stars. So that's a violation of NCAA rules, or I guess at least it used to be, right?
I think
at least it used to be.
Definitely fake news there, sir.
But I think maybe with probably with NIL, that's probably legal now. So.
Well, it might be, but I think it's fake. Pretty sure them's not fact.
You're gonna pawn and that you're gonna sell a Bama Natty ring. How much do you think that's worth?
Well, I definitely wouldn't give it to a pawn shop. I would at least eBay it.
That's hilarious.
Oh God!
I have at least 15 of the 18 rings that are the little fake ones, that you buy for $20 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I had them in a display case in my living room in one of those cabinets that fits in your corner. And I had a housemaid here who came in and cleaned up once a week. And
yeah, apparently it sold for really said it sold for $40,000 on Pawn Stars.
$40,000. I'd sell it to Pawn Stars as well.
But anyway, so this housekeeper had taken about 7 of those rings. It wasn't worth shit. So I fired her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, the rings were worthless, but she didn't know that when she took them. She took them, and whether they were worth $10,000 or $1, they weren't hers to take.
And it was her, huh?
Absolutely know it was her because nobody else was in the house unless the dog took them. I don't think the dog took them.
Yeah. Damn.
This was a couple of years ago. This was during COVID, and this lady would come in and clean once a week, and she did a good job. She didn't do a great job. She did a good job. and I noticed my rings were gone, and it had to be her. Nobody else has been in the house. So when I confronted her about it, she admitted taking them, and I asked her where they're at, and she don't even remember what the hell she did with them. So
But she admitted it then.
She did. She did admit it. Yeah. When I confronted her, she didn't admit it at first, but then she admitted that she took them. And my first question was, have you tried to take them to the pawn shop? Because the pawn shop's going to laugh at you. That's costume jewelry, you know. She said that she hadn't taken them to the pawn shop. She thought she gave them to her friend, and she couldn't remember shit.
Oh boy. Yeah.
So,
Adios. Adios, Senorita.
yeah, that was my experience with the cleaning lady. I haven't had a cleaning lady since. I'm my own cleaning lady.
Bama's rings.
There you
Bama's rings were the source of a big fight between me and Blowhard Lou in one of the streams a couple of months ago. It's been some time, a couple of months. Because I talked about how many rings Alabama has.
Yeah.
And he insisted, like a fool, because he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He insisted that Bama didn't issue national championship rings until Bryant got there, which is a bald face, not knowing what the hell you're.
Yeah, that's not even facts. I could have backed you up on that.
That's just not knowing what you're talking about. You can go on YouTube. There's about 5 videos on YouTube that show the Alabama football facilities and show their trophy cases and show the rings. All of them.
Right
Are you
going back to 1925.
Yep.
They issue rings. Bama issues rings for national championships and for SEC championships.
I wish I could have been there for that, J-Dub. I would have definitely helped you out on that, because I didn't know it until I actually visited the museum the first time, the Bryant-Denny Museum.
Right.
And I saw the earlier rings there. That's when I learned it. That's been 10 years
now,
ago.
it may not have been that they weren't issued, they were issued retroactively or whatever, but I do know that they were issued for each year, that the team members that were on those teams got those rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they issue a much less gaudy, much less, a lesser version, but still a nice ring.
Like the
but still a nice ring.
Are you sure that Lou wasn't joking?
If they win, no, he was dead serious.
He wasn't playing with you.
No, he was dead serious.
Well, okay. Everybody's
if they
wrong.
Win the SEC, if they win the SEC, then they get a ring as well. But of course, it's not. It doesn't have all the bling. It's not as gaudy as the ones they issue for the Natties. And of course, all Alabama has is 28 SEC championships, which is more than the number 2 and the number 3 team in the conference put together.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Jeff, why weren't you on my Thursday show, sir? We was family and fanning out yesterday, me and Law Tide. We missed you. Had X-Wing in there too. Yeah, Law Tide is my co-host on my Thursday show now. So feel free to come in and hang out with us sometime.
I think I think Texas is in for an exposure in week 2. I think they'll be competitive for a half.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got Texas leading at halftime.
And then in the second half, they're going to see how far they still have to go.
Well, Alabama doesn't even wake up till the second half.
Yep.
I mean,
what I would be concerned about if I was Texas is I don't know that I want Quinn Ewers exposed to Will Robinson and Dallas Turner and Chris Braswell for 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Is Kool-Aid McKinstry going to start this year?
Yes.
And
Hey,
then
Vic,
you
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I was going to mention to Vic, I saw where Coach Cochran got back with the team. I think it was last week or week before last. Coach Cochran's back with them. You know, he came from Alabama too.
Back with who? With Georgia or Alabama?
With Georgia.
No, he's back with Georgia. Yeah,
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I
and
thought.
good for him. Good for him. He got himself
I
cleaned up.
really
He
love
had
that guy.
I think
he had an alcohol. He had an alcohol problem, but he overcame it. So good for him.
I think that he took some time off last year.
Yeah, he did. And you know, I hated losing him. Alabama, that was a big loss, and he's a hell of a trainer.
Yeah, but I don't know if we ever found out why. But okay, you said it was because he had a drinking problem.
Yeah,
it was drinking, Vic, and he went and got himself sobered up and cleaned up, and good for him. Good for him. I like to see people.
He spent too much time in the garage.
But one thing happened when Cochran left Alabama. One thing happened. All of a sudden, the number of injuries our linebacking core suffered dropped.
Mm.
When Cochran was there, we were getting stress injuries and we were getting muscle joint injuries all over the place on defense. Go back and look at that 2018 team or 2019 team, and they were, especially 2019, they were just devastated with ankle, knee, hip, elbow, joint and muscle tear injuries, and it was Cochran training them too hard. He had him training, like Godzilla level.
Yes.
And he was blowing out the players.
Yes, well, Cochran is the special teams coach, so.
Right, because that Georgia didn't want to see it happen there. They didn't want to see it happen in that condition.
Scott Sinclair is our I can't remember if he was the head trainer or the
Cochran was head trainer at Alabama.
Coach. Yeah. I forgot who Georgia's strength and conditioning coach is. Let's see. I think I'll just Google it unless someone in the chat knows. UGA strength and conditioning coach is Scott Sinclair. So I was right.
Right. Yep.
Anyway, it's good to see him back on the team and getting himself straightened out. Kudos to the man.
Well, I can't wait till Alabama goes to Texas. As a Texas and Alabama fan, it's going to be quite fun. I just wish I could go to the game.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great game. I really feel like, especially it being at Texas being the home team and all, they're gonna put up a hell of a good fight, and it's gonna be an interesting first half. And I believe that Texas probably will be leading at half, but
I don't know if I go that far.
Well, I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm probably wrong, but that's just me. I've seen. Well, we've all seen Georgia. 4 seasons in a row has led Alabama at the half and lost, and or 3 seasons, I think it was. I feel like a similar thing is going to happen. Texas is not a rollover team, and they're going to be it's going to be a hell of a good game. But as far as Alabama's schedule, I can't wait to see the TAMU game, Texas A&M. That's going
to be the number one game of the year that a lot of people are going to be watching.
Yeah, I think it's all right, Jackson. No, he can stay. Unless Raj wants him gone, but I'm gonna guess if Raj says something about it, you can block him. I think he can stay for now. He's not hurt hurting anyone.
I saw Texas in person last year when they came up to Ames, and Iowa State beat them 30-7. And Texas was flat, lifeless. They acted like they didn't want to be there. They showed zero. They showed zero effort in that game, and that was the game after the game where their defensive coach went crazy on them in the bus going back to the hotel, or going to the airport. If you remember that,
Yeah.
they showered up and then took the they do what the visiting teams do. They get on buses, and it's about a 45-minute drive back to Des Moines to the airport, and they charter out of Des Moines. Is what they do. So on that ride back to Des Moines, that's when the defensive coach had that famous meltdown where he said, you gotta, if you don't want to be serious, then you need to get out of here, blah 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 blah, and went crazy on him. That was after the game in Ames, and I was really shocked because I'd seen Texas. This is the third time I've seen Texas get beat by Iowa State. At Iowa State, third time.
Yeah.
The first two times were Texas teams that fought like hell in the game and went down hard. This team last year just rolled over and took it like a pig.
I have breaking news, Vic.
Mm-hmm.
I just received a text from an anonymous source. Would you like me to read the text message?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Sure.
As of today, Mr. Goodbody has signed to become the strength and conditioning coach to West Virginia.
Who?
Mr. Goodbody.
Who is Mr. Goodbody?
Maybe you're not old enough to remember Mr. Goodbody.
No, I don't think
He
so.
wore a like a unitard that looked like muscles and bones. Yeah. He would do all this exercise. He's the new S&C strength and conditioning coach at West Virginia. That should help go blue. I just got that text in just now.
Well,
Yeah,
I've been sitting on
that.
I've been sitting on some news, wanting to confirm it, but my sources told me that Left Virginia, which everybody knows is the most valuable product out there, is right now the subject of a battle between the AFC East and the AFC Central. Yeah,
Man,
they're both desperate to bring in those top of the line Appalachian Mountain Holla facilities and tiny little stadium.
So the NFL is fighting for West Virginia.
Yep. They just
they're pandering over West Virginia. That's how good West Virginia is.
Who is you?
They can't bring it. Here's what you need to know. Here's what I've said this. I say this 1,000 times in his stream, and they can't refute it because it's fact.
Why draft the players when you can just draft
85 seasons? 85 seasons of the Associated Press poll. Left Virginia has one top 5 finish.
Wow.
And the Fountain Tier fans run around and talk about how they're like number 15 in overall number of victories. Go on Winsipedia. Look it up. 43% of their total overall victories were against schools that are FCS or before FCS came lower than Division I. So in other words, a non-Division I school is 43% of West Virginia's overall victories. I thought I'd look that up for Alabama to see what the margin was for Alabama because, Bama's played some small schools too. And for Alabama, it's 21%. So half of 43% of their victories are not worth talking about. And they've got one top 5 finish in 85 years. They're nothing. They're nothing. They're nobody. They don't even know what their colors are.
That's a burn.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fine, Paxton. Yeah, if Life of Raj comments again, you can block him. Okay, fine. He's back. Yeah, sure. You can go ahead and block him. Paxton or Raj, if one of y'all want to go ahead and get rid of this other Raj, go ahead.
So is that he's saying that's a fake Raj? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The speculation is that that's Crimson Brave.
Well, all Raj has to do is call up Vic on his cell phone and say that's not me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's not him. I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we know it's not Raj.
Got you. Okay.
Vic, are you doing karaoke tonight?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Do you have a theme?
No, not really. No, I don't.
It's going to be
I
random?
don't have a theme. No.
Yeah.
Changing the subject just a little bit here.
Go ahead.
I heard I was at work and reading, on my break, I was reading the news and everything, and what's the girl, Brittany Griner or something like that from WNBA?
Yeah.
She pleaded guilty in Russia for substance, carrying substance, legal substance. So
a little bit of hash on her.
What? Okay, I would assume that if she said I'm not guilty, she'd probably get more sentence, right? I mean,
probably, yeah.
Because she was cold busted. So has anybody heard what her sentence is going to be?
Nope.
I think in Russia they just put you in a room and shoot you.
What? No, I don't think so.
Did I hear 6 months? That might not be right, Cowboy. Don't quote me on that. I'm not saying that's for. I'm not saying that's for sure, but I think I saw somewhere where it's 6 months.
Man, that's getting off easy. Holy shit!
Yeah, I don't know what
CJ
it is
says
in
up to
Russia.
10 years.
I don't know what it is. What it is in Russia, but. Yeah.
Well, see, they're making her out to be a WNBA star, but she hasn't played in the WNBA for a couple of years. She actually plays for a Russian professional team. That's what she was doing there.
Okay, so that's why she got arrested in Russia. She was playing in the Russian.
Yeah, she came back to play for her Russian team,
league.
and she got caught in the airport with a little bit of hash on her.
Okay.
Meanwhile, she's desecrating the American flag.
Right, so it's gonna be.
I actually covered her when they beat Tennessee in Pat Summitt's last game. Summitt had won her 1,000th game the game before, and it was Tennessee versus Baylor in Des Moines in the women's Final 8 in 2012. That's when Griner was a senior. She had a dunk in that game, and Baylor beat Tennessee, and that was the final game for Pat Summitt. So I have the honor of saying I was there underneath the baskets for the great. As much as I don't like Tennessee, you give credit where credit is due. And Pat Summitt was a female basketball goddess. I mean, by any stretch of the imagination, one of the great men's or women's basketball coaches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, in Russia, I don't think they have parole. I could be wrong, but
yeah, Russia ain't got no fucking parole. I can tell you that now. This is Russia we're talking about. This ain't the USA.
It's not funny, but it's funny, but it's not funny.
You know what parole is in Russia, homegrown?
What's that?
You take these rocks over here and you put them over there. There's your fucking parole.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, someday she
I
will
would,
go
I
out,
would
and
definitely
when she
not
comes
want to be
back
in a
to
Russian jail.
We will
Yeah.
let you cross the street with these here heavy rocks. You can go from this side of the street to that side of the street. There's your freedom.
I remember
If you flinch, we're gonna shoot you.
I was in high school, so it was the early '80s. I don't remember what grade I was in, but I do remember that I was in high school, and a West German, because yes, kids, there was a West Germany at that time. A West German got arrested in Leningrad, and his crime was he had 10 copies, 10 different, not like Xerox copies. He had 10 actual products. He had 10 games of Monopoly, and he was smuggling Monopoly games into the Soviet Union, which was illegal as hell to have Monopoly in the Soviet Union, but there was a hell of a black market for it, and he could get like, I remember at the time what amounted to like $100. Now this is the early '80s, now mind you, and think of how much how hard it would be, how much $100 would have meant to a Soviet citizen at that time. So a hell of a price. It must have been worth his gamble. But he got caught with 10 copies of the game Monopoly, and they put him in jail for 10 years. He got a year for each copy.
Oh, damn, man.
Jeff,
From
let's go back.
of course, but Monopoly teaches capitalism, of course, which is why the Russians did want the Soviets didn't want it. But imagine that you get caught with you and your family are taking a vacation to Moscow, and so to have something to do in the hotel at night, you bring a Monopoly game with you, and you get caught with it, and you do a year in jail.
Jeff, do you remember when Singapore or maybe Malaysia caned an American teenager kid for doing graffiti on them?
Oh yeah. That was funny.
It was Singapore. They caned him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Maybe they
became
need to have caning here.
It was an international event. It turned into a big political rigmarole.
Well, wasn't that for was it vandalism? Was that what it was for?
Graffiti. He was spraying graffiti.
Graffiti, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they whooped his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, he got like 10 lashes, which are like
they whooped his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like it's not like getting spanked by your dad. I mean, it's one of them damn opens up your skin, you go to the hospital,
So that brings me to this question. Does anybody remember what it was that the kid wrote on the wall or the bridge or whatever it was he wrote on? Do you remember what he wrote?
No, I do not.
He wrote, the Gamecocks will win the SEC East. That's what he wrote.
He got 10 public lashes.
Yeah, they caned his ass. And they had the little kid in the boat that they shipped over from Cuba, Emilio or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
And they tried to deport him, and everybody stood in the way. And
he was seized by the government. That's right.
Yeah, he tried to enroll at the University of Miami.
Yeah.
Now, it used to be, and I don't know, I can't speak the truth on this because I don't know the answer. It used to be that there was a special exemption for Cuban nationals, that as long as a Cuban national touched the soil of the United States,
Yep. Yeah.
they were allowed in. It was give us something called landfall or something like that.
Yeah,
All they wanted to do was get in water shallow enough that they could stand.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's still the case. I don't
I
know.
think it still is, Jeff. I believe it still is.
Because it's not that way from somebody else. It's just like it was specifically tailored for Cuban nationals, but I don't know that it's still that way. I can't say that.
I think it is. I don't believe it's changed. I think it is. If they landfall, they get they stay. Because they would have boats with 95 people in one little skiff.
Yeah.
Ocean. Yeah, they used to have that. They had one boat that, it wasn't much bigger than a kitchen table, and it had about 60 fucking people on it. And the Coast Guard intercepted that boat, but they had to take them back or they didn't landfall.
I know a little bit about that because my one of the favorite cousins of my ex-wife was in the Coast Guard. He ended up making a career out of it, and he was not in southern Florida for that long. He spent most of his time up like in Massachusetts and Maine and up in that area. But for a while there, he was in the Coast Guard in South Florida, and that's all they did. Never mind trying to hunt down people smuggling dope into the U.S. or anything like that. I remember he told us one time when the family was all together for Christmas, and he was there, that they spent like 75% of their patrol time just stopping Cubans from dying at sea, because if they could get anything that would float, they'd just kind of throw it out in the water and hope the current would take them to Florida,
Yeah, it's about like
he said God only knows how many people have actually drowned and died or gotten eaten by sharks, because it's not like there's somebody counting the people leaving in Cuba and they're like, okay, 9 people left today, and then they don't show up, and so you've got 9 dead.
Right.
You have no idea how many have died.
Yeah, because Cuba don't give a shit. They don't.
Right, and the refugees would be furious when they did not want the Coast Guard to catch them, because the Coast Guard was catching them in U.S. or else international waters, but they were not in the United States, and they'd get sent back.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Cuba?
Oh, no.
I've been to Cuba 2 times, and I couldn't wait to get the hell out, because it was just like, because I've been to Haiti, I've been to Dominican Republic, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to the Virgin Islands, and Cuba is just like the ghetto of all of that, honestly. It's just, I ain't never seen so many 57 Chevys and 48 Chryslers in my life, man. They're still running them cars out there.
I was in northwestern Europe and Canada. That's the only place I've been outside of the U.S.
Well, I was stationed in Germany, so I've been all over Europe. And honestly,
the one thing I regret about my time in Europe is that we did not get to Italy, and I really wanted to get to Italy, and we did not get there. So I regret that. But we were all over the English Isles and Ireland and France, and I absolutely loved Germany.
Yeah, me too. So after the Gulf War,
which was at that time West. At that time it was West Germany.
Yeah, I was in Germany when the wall fell. I was on guard.
Oh, were you? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in Germany, I was 19. It was the summer of '85.
Yeah.
And the main thing I remember about Germany was how friendly the people were. At that time, the prices were really cheap. The exchange rate was really in favor of the U.S. So everything was fairly cheap. But the people were nice, and my goodness, it's the closest thing to Germany to me was the closest thing to the American South. I mean, you did not have to look hard to find a good-looking woman.
Well, that's
Uh,
maybe why I loved it so much. I had it going on when I was in Germany, and
France,
yeah,
France, France, Holland, Belgium, England, Scotland, Ireland. You know, the whole world has pretty women in it, but they didn't have women. All those places had less attractive women, I thought, than the United States. But when I went to Germany, I thought like, oh my God, this is like being in Bama. Everywhere you look, there's somebody good. There's good looking women.
yeah.
Yes. So, Paxton, yes, you don't have to ask me, for permission, to hide someone or to time someone out. Just, go 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 ahead and do it. Someone's, coming in here, saying some shit that you don't like, just just go ahead and block them. Yeah, you don't need to ask, for my permission.
Paxton's still learning how to be a moderator.
Yeah, so it's okay. I'm saying,
No, I'm not
don't be
dissing him. No, I'm
afraid
not.
to,
It wasn't a critique. I
time
wasn't.
someone out or, block them. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can tell he's on a learning curve with the mod stuff. If you're ever a mod on my channel, as long as nobody's attacking anybody personally, I'm cool with the trolling. But when
Yeah,
it
me
gets into
too.
personal things, feel free to block them.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that,
Don't start calling names.
that Crimson Bray was kind of really getting, out of
Yeah.
control.
Well,
So
we all know CB is a troll. We
what
know him as a
talking
troll.
about?
Him and Alan A. and Sanchez.
I
And
mean,
but
yeah,
they're learning their limits.
yeah,
Crimson Bray pushes the envelope.
if he wants to comment on my channel, he can just make another account. If he really wants to come on here and troll, he can just make another account. So, Crimson Brave has probably been, blocked about a dozen times by now, probably. So he just
Mayhem
keeps coming
Matthews
back
in
with
the
new
chat.
accounts. So
Shout out to Mayhem. Mayhem and Neo. Neo's in the chat.
Mayhem Matthews said that Sarkeesian's going to be fired in 1 year, and Arch Manning's going to be a failure. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot.
Okay. All right.
let's see. We got some new people joining
Okay.
the chat. Let's see. I think I saw Colby. Yeah, what's up, Colby? Let's see. This is in here.
Yeah, Kobe's in the chat.
We've got Neo. See, Mayhem Matthew. Yeah, so thanks for joining us. Yeah, and TikTok Chess Hall. Yes, yeah, so thanks for joining us on the stream this evening.
There's a link if anybody wants to come in. Vic just dropped the link for you.
Yeah.
I was listening to Rod's happy hour earlier, and he couldn't get anybody to come in and join him. And I was going to, but I was already getting in the shower, and I didn't want to be in the stream in the shower. And then by the time I got out of the shower, he had ended it. So I think I saw where you went in. You was in Roger's stream, weren't you, Vic?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So let's see who is on the block list. Let's see.
The block list.
Yeah, I don't know where to find that at.
Yeah, I thought about going in Roger's stream as well, but he already had 4 people there, and I didn't want to clutter his.
Oh, he did get 4 people. Okay, well, good. That's good. I guess I'm working on putting together a trivia game for Traveling Pool. I've been working on putting a trivia game together for him because he likes when people come in and put trivia games.
All right, here's all my mods. We've got Sweet Melissa. Let's see. Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket CJ, Friction Vixen, Ballard Sports Media, Serious Sports Sanchez, Tiger Baskins, Trenches, Celine Driver, Bread Pit, Corn Alien, TikTok to Solid, Jeff Webster, Nate the Great, Raj, RB Smart, Tiger Baskins, again, Caleb, Paxton, George Bulldog Will, Neo, Jordan Bowman, Billy Paul, Willis Vanillis, Jerry Wells, Bacon. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah, Bacon ain't been around in a while.
We got Colby, Wisconsin Sports Fan, Go Tigers 504, The Real TB, K Dog, Jacob Watson, let's see, Slitta, Sea Dog, BBD, BA, Uncle Lou, GS Sports, Alan A, The Slim Shady King, Distraction Jackson, Charlie Fools, Pizza Woman, and Zach the Purdue Fan. Yeah, so I've got a lot of mods. Yeah.
You didn't mention Millis Vanillis.
Oh no, I did. There you are, right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, but I don't know where to find the. Here's the block list. We got Life of Raj, Coy from Gainesville, Jared Williams, and Jared Williams. Yeah, 3 accounts of Jared Williams. And let's see, we got the Battle Angel Home Wrecking Services. Is he Crimson Brave? Mass Deadly Dashy. Well, actually, that was a fake account of Mass Deadly Dashy, and all these Jared Williams accounts were also fake. You got Huey, Friedel, Lose Child Support, Crimson Brave again, Chess Hall's Poop Box, Butcher. Let's see, bald head and alcoholism. Some Russian bot. Jared Williams again, Yankees fan. Colby Alberson, another Russian troll. Beantown Breakdown, another Russian troll. CB, BYU fan. Jared, yeah, again, another fake account. Colby Sports, I guess that was another fake account. Let's see. Dak Prescott, E. coli, the great pop star, Cock Department. Let's see, Jared Williams again, Matt and Douglas, Jonathan, Frantic Missy, another Russian troll. Let's see, Nuzdar, Uncle Lou's Cigarette Addiction, the Sports Critic, Braves fan, another Russian troll, Pagan Megan, Jared Williams again, Braves fan again, Crimson Brave again, Luana Christie, Talk Jabba the Hutt, Battling Home Wrecker, and another Russian troll.
Hey.
Oh man.
That's an impressive block list. I don't have anybody blocked on my channel. I have no block.
Yeah, there was that one time we were getting like we were getting like a plague of all these fake accounts. Yeah.
Yeah.
These fake accounts came in calling us, ugly and shit like that. Yeah.
I wonder how many of them are actually Lou. Lou is a master troller. Lou wrote the book on trolling.
And, yes, but Lou never uses troll accounts though.
Lou never uses troll accounts? What?
No, he's never used a troll account. Now here we go, Crimson Brave creating more troll accounts. Got Uncle Lou's Xanax pills addiction. Yeah, the latest in the blocked list.
Well, it's 7:40, dude. Are you getting ready to
Yes,
start?
now, one moment. CLW says something about Boris Johnson, Alabama analyst. Yeah, Boris Johnson has resigned as prime minister. So
Of England?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now I don't have enough time to be a troll. There's no way.
I don't know how to make those accounts. I don't want to know. My account is the only account I have, and I don't even know how to. It's an art form, honestly.
Yes.
I mean, I got respect that they got the ability to do such a thing.
It's boredom.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Crimson's a good dude. He just trolls too much. Well, he needs to stop trolling.
Yeah, but he's never gonna stop trolling. Come on.
No.
That's what he do, and you're not gonna change that.
Nope. Yeah, so just go ahead and keep blocking him whenever he acts up, and if he wants to comment on here, he'll just come back with another account. So.
And see, that's what had caused me to got butthurt here a while back, and
Yeah, you think he got butthurt because he kept getting blocked. Yeah.
You can't untroll the trolls, so you either have to accept them or get the fuck off of YouTube. I mean, until YouTube changes it, it's always going to be that way.
I know. Yes, I know. I know that the TK always gets in her feelings when we're talking, bad about Crimson Brave, but
yeah.
The TK says she's never going.
Now, Crimson Brave is an Alabama fan, right?
Yeah,
yes, sir.
So.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a side man.
Man, why do you need to troll being a Bama fan?
Well,
I mean,
I came up with a theory. His actual name is Ramajama Taylor. I could be wrong.
You think Crimson Brave is Ramajama Taylor? No, no way.
That's not Crimson Brave.
No way. Crimson Brave is not Ramajama. Ramajama Taylor is not a
Are
troll.
you sure? Are you sure? Because I like Ramajama. He's good people.
Yeah.
And we trolled on each other a little bit about the Chihuahuas and stuff, but that's all in good fun.
Hey, time out here. Hold on a second. Neo says that he lives in Dallas, but he's from Birmingham, Alabama. Well, that sounds pretty much like my story. Is Neo a UT fan too, or is he strictly Alabama?
Neo is roll tide. Neo, come on. Neo is all tide, and so Lizard Circus is his partner. Lizard Circus, also born in Alabama, lives in Texas.
Okay. Damn. So I'm the real oddball out
there. You can take the Gump card out of Alabama, but you can't take the Alabama out of the Gump card.
Okay.
I don't live in Alabama. I live in South Carolina.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Dude, I am almost under the fucking steps of Clemson. I live less than 40 miles from Clemson.
Yeah. Well, I grew up living both, so people probably won't understand it, but that's just the way it happened. Yeah.
And sometimes I get asked, why are you an Alabama fan? Well, why not?
Yeah.
Actually, my parents went to school at Alabama in the 60s, well, 50s, late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
So I inherited it.
Yeah. Well, my dad was from Texas, so yeah. There you go.
I grew up on Alabama football.
My first football was in Alabama. Of course, yeah.
My daddy was an Alabama nut. He was something else.
All right, keep the accounts coming.
I lived in Norcross for a while.
Norcross, Georgia. Homegrown? Did we lose him? Vic, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
What happened to Homegrown? Did he leave?
I don't know.
Maybe he's having some Joey Foster internet problem.
Well, I guess he's gone. So.
Well, if you're listening, Homegrown Cowboy, it was great seeing you in the stream, sir. He's probably having connection issues.
Okay.
What's up?
Who we got? Oh, Mayhem Matthew.
Mayhem
What's up,
Matthew.
What's up, brother? The Alien King himself.
Just
Wait, I thought you also claimed to be the Alien King, Millis, or should I say Smoko.
Smoko got defeated. He was defeated,
yeah.
remember?
Oh,
Did
yeah, that's right. He did.
But, I mean, is he dead or not? I don't know. Let's see.
We will never know.
May never know.
How you doing, Vic?
Good.
How you doing, Matthew?
I'm doing great. I can't complain.
Fantastic.
What happened, Homegrown? You had to take off for a minute.
I thought I got booted off, to be honest with you.
I don't know if CB is a
no, you booted yourself off.
Is a bandwagon or not.
Oh, okay.
Are you coming to the Slob softball game in 2 weeks? I'm talking to Homegrown Cowboy.
Oh, me? No, not this time around.
No? Okay.
I probably need a little bit more in advance. With the line of work that I do, I'm really stuck. So.
So will you tell us what kind of work you do?
Okay, bye, Wisconsin sports fan.
Well,
stopping by.
I work for a company called L3 here in East Texas.
And Jerry,
we build planes for our allies in the Air Force. They're surveillance planes. And basically, it's a bunch of surveillance planes. One plane goes up, there's another one right behind it ready to go up 24 hours a day around the world.
So what do you fly them?
No, I don't fly them. I'm a previous mechanic, and I did another move, and I'm in quality.
I see.
So, okay. We fix problems, paperwork problems, look at the material, make sure that everything's okay. It's pretty intense stuff.
So you're somewhat of a problem solver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's something happens, then we gotta try to go fix it.
So if I proposed a problem, would you be able to solve it? Maybe.
If it has anything to do with an airplane, probably.
Yeah, the Real TV says Matty Sims is a bandwagon fan. Well, I mean, he goes to Alabama, so he
Matty Sims is actually a student.
So we can't be a bandwagon fan
unless you're also a student at Alabama. You can't talk shit about a student at Alabama.
I bet we need Jeff in here. Yeah, he'll tell you. Yeah, Yeah, I guess you went to
The problem that needs to be solved, homegrown, is so there's this 10 pound of shit, but the bag only holds 5 pounds.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's 10 pound of shit and put it in a 5 pound bag.
How do you do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, well, somehow you got to fit that in there.
I've been trying to put 10 pound of shit in a 5 pound bag for a long time.
Well, you better figure it out.
I'm still working on that, sir.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's pretty intense what we're doing. We'll get back to football here in a minute, but I'll tell you another thing is maybe y'all have heard of the new airplane that came out about 3 years ago that sniffs nuclear radiation.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, over in China and Japan. Well, that's the planes that we're building as well.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool stuff. Where Biden's not helping us out because he's not releasing any defense money. It's pretty much going to Lockheed Martin.
He's cutting your budget. Yeah, he's cutting you down.
Yeah, hey Carter.
So
what's up, Carter?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah.
Mr. Carter in the house. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you? Yeah.
You can see Carter in here. I guess they're doing
now. Let's see. Crimson Brave is back again.
Am I right, Vic? The Four Horsemen show is tonight.
That's right. It's tonight at 10. Yep.
At 10 o'clock. Yeah. I might be able to stay awake for it. I'm an early bird, so I don't ever stay up late. Occasionally, I'm able to, but most of the time, I start getting sleepy about 9 o'clock. Even though I don't have to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know that song, Zona.
I know that song. Teenage Angst has paid off well. Now I'm bored and old. That's the opening line to that song.
Hey, Mayhem Matthew, since you're on here and we're live together, you want to make a wager?
What's that?
That Sarkeesian won't be fired in 1 year and Arch Manning will not be a bust.
I never said that Arch was going to be a bust, but I don't think he's not going to win a national title if that's what you're thinking. I don't think he's going to make no playoffs or anything like that. He'll be a above average quarterback, and I don't think Arch Manning will save Sark's job.
Will Arch Manning be a Heisman contender at any point?
I mean, he might get a lot of hype going into his first year, but I don't know. He might get a lot of hype, but I don't really see him being no Heisman contender like that.
What about in his third or fourth year, possibly fifth year?
Well, he's only going to be in the league for 3 years, and then he's going to the NFL.
Because I'm kind of with you. I feel like Manning's overrated.
So he's going to go to the NFL, but he's
not going to. I mean, look at Eli Manning. I mean, he went to Ole Miss. I mean, he wasn't nothing special. I mean, yeah, he won in the NFL. He won 2 Super Bowls, but that doesn't mean he was some great legend in college.
Yeah. Wait, but he did beat the GOAT twice. Did he not?
Eli Manning did pretty good at Ole Miss. I mean, he brought them back to a winning season, and Eli Manning just didn't have the supporting cast at Ole Miss. But when he went to the New York Giants, I didn't think Eli Manning was. Of course, he wasn't anything near his brother, but somehow he sneaked out 2 Super Bowls. So I don't know. I just see it in the bloodline where these guys somehow.
D4 said he was the number 1 pick.
D4 is here. Yeah. Who
Without,
who was Peyton?
Was Peyton was the number one, not Eli.
right. Yeah.
So they're talking about Peyton in the chat, not Eli. We're talking about Eli.
Okay, yes, Eli won 2 Super Bowls. That's right.
Because I loved it when he beat the Patriots in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
weren't they both against the Patriots? Or
Yeah, that's what I just said. I
they
think he
both
beat
were.
the
It's
GOAT
right.
twice.
He beat Tom
When I
Brady
said he
twice.
beat the GOAT twice, that's what I meant. He beat the Patriots twice.
He did. That's
Bro,
right.
what are y'all talking about? Do your fact checking before you get on here and run your dick suckers. Eli Manning was the #1 overall pick out of Ole Miss.
Was he?
Yes, the Chargers selected him and then traded him to the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, he was a first round pick. He was not a #1 pick in the first round.
Eli Manning was the #1 overall pick.
No,
Um,
Go
no.
look it up.
Let's look it up. Can
All
you
right,
do
let's look
that,
it
Vic? Can you do that, Vic?
Look it up, Vic.
I think Vic's wanting to do karaoke. I think he's tired.
Eli.
All right, so
Eli is the GOAT.
so
What's
even if
wrong
he
with
was
y'all?
Peyton. I
even
think.
even if he was the #1 overall pick, so was Matthew Stafford. What did he do? I mean, other than winning like one SEC title, what did he do?
He won the
at
Super Bowl.
You have
He
to be
never
something
won
to
an
be selected
SEC
as #1
title.
overall. And Matthew Stafford just won a fucking Super Bowl, man, Matthew.
Yeah, he never
I
won.
know that.
Won the SEC. Yeah, he never even won.
I'm
the
talking about college. I'm not talking about NFL.
Y'all are crazy, man.
And then Matt Stafford just won a Super Bowl. So
Vic,
yeah,
Eli won 2 damn Super Bowls.
yes, that's right. He did. Yes.
He's the GOAT of the Manning family.
Well, Peyton won 2 Super Bowls too. So
So they
Okay,
have
but
2
the
brothers.
question here is: did Eli? Was he the first pick of the first in the first round? That's the question. Could
That is
anybody?
not, it is not a question. It's already been answered. He was.
Who cares what he did at Ole Miss? He won 2 Super Bowls. I don't think Archie Manning's winning 2 Super Bowls.
well,
All I'm saying is
he didn't
that
he didn't win anything at Ole Miss.
Arch
Exactly.
Manning was a prime example of a good quarterback with just like Dan Fouts, Fran Tarkenton. I mean, they were good, but they didn't have the supporting role.
Yes.
all I'm saying is that Arch Manning, I don't believe it. I mean, he might be a really high pick in the draft because he might be good, but I don't think he's going to do really nothing at Texas. He might go 8-4 every single year at Texas. I don't see him going like 12-0 or 11-1, making playoffs and stuff like that. I don't see that.
I think he's overrated.
Yeah, I've heard that Nico, what's his name, is better.
I mean,
So we never did find out. It was Eli the #1 pick.
Where was Peyton at,
Well,
Millis?
if D4 says it, then it must be true. So.
Millis.
Yeah.
Where was Peyton picked?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
#1.
But he was #1.
Peyton and Eli were the first brothers to ever be selected #1 overall in all of football.
Yeah,
Okay.
Peyton won an SEC title. Did he win a Heisman too, or?
I don't think he did.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, he didn't. So who did then?
I have no idea. I can't look it up when I'm on the
trophy
call. Peyton, neither one of them won a Heisman.
Right. Well, I thought he did, but Peyton.
Well, he might have, but I don't think he did.
I mean, Peyton Manning didn't win no national title. I mean, the year after Peyton Manning went to.
I'm talking about Heisman though.
That was T. Martin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Brady never won a Heisman. Tom Brady never won a national title.
No, Tom
But
Brady
we're
was.
talking about
Tom
college
Brady was
football.
like no, Tom Brady was like
So you gonna sit there and
Jake
judge?
Fromm
You gonna sit there and
and
judge a 17-year-old kid because you think he's overhyped when you've never seen him play a down in real life?
yeah, Tom Brady was like Jake Fromm.
He's not
The
at some
the
big
whole
time high
argument,
school either.
the whole argument is that Matthew Mayhem says that Arch Manning is not going to do well. That's what I'm getting.
I didn't say that.
Yes,
I didn't say that. I said it's not going to be enough to keep Sark's job.
Yeah, the '97 Heisman winner was Charles Woodson.
Yeah.
And then not.
Say that again.
I'm not saying that Archie is bad. I'm saying that there's multiple sources out there saying that he's overrated for the competition he's playing in high school.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
He was from.
That's not to say he won't go on and win national titles and win Super Bowls and all that. I'm just saying that he's overrated by multiple sources.
Yeah. Well, that's because he got beat by Lafayette Christian Academy pretty bad.
Well, I know the Manning family, and I'm here to tell you right now, just because people say he's overrated, he'll just use that for extra juice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and then in 1998, it was, y'all bet D4 might know.
I've watched the games of Arch in high school at noon, and the losses were not his fault. But at the same time, he didn't win. But I mean, how do you weigh that? He went to the same fucking high school as Peyton and Eli.
Yeah, I don't think you can weigh that as far as college goes.
Yeah. So that's what these experts are saying. He lost here and he lost there. And man, the dude is he can run. He's got a strong ass arm.
No, he's a damn badass, man. He's a 5-star.
Well,
I'm just saying there's lots of 5-stars that don't work out.
With the right coach in college,
You're
he
right.
can get better.
You're
and
right.
He's that guy.
I'm just saying that all these 5-stars, no matter who we talk about, it's a 50-50 shot that they work out.
Right.
So I mean, I told you earlier. I'm not saying that he can't go on to be a bat. Look at the family history.
Yeah. Well, I'm also talking to Matt.
There's plenty there to say he'll go on to win a Super Bowl or maybe 2. But I mean, that how hard that is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm speaking to Mayhem Matthew as well as everybody else in you. So, I mean, Matthew, take heed. Listen, okay? If you want to make a wager on this, what do you give me a record or something? Give me something. I'll make a wager with you.
How are you making a wager now? He's not even going to play this season, but a couple games maybe.
We got to make it fun though.
Yeah, but I mean, you need to wait till not this season, but the next season. If he's the starter, then you make a wager.
Well, he's not going to be the starter next season. He's going to be redshirted.
I'm talking about the season after this season.
After this season, he's a senior right now. After this season, he's going to be redshirted.
You're right. So this season, he's gonna finish this season, go to college next season.
Right.
So it's hard to make a wager now. He's a year out from even being there.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Well, neither me and Matthew ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but what if he gets hurt?
It's what?
Huh?
Would you say it's what?
What if he gets hurt his senior year and he's got to take a year off?
Well, that's a very good point.
I mean, I don't understand. Like, you can't make a wager till he's there in uniform and practicing with the squad.
Well, my whole thing is that I think Sarkisian is going to build that program up big enough to where hopefully the Arch is healthy, that everything will go as planned.
I understand, but the quarterback.
I'm just trying to make it fun is all I'm trying to do.
But the starter that's there this season could ball out like hell.
Yeah, I mean, You're right.
He's a 5-star too.
He can get in a car wreck, not make it. Shit, who knows?
Well, you're right, but I mean, I don't understand wagers at this point in Arch Manning's career. I mean, he's not even on campus yet.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make it fun, you know.
Oh, well, I mean, I get that. If you want to make it fun, that's fine. What's the wager? I'll take a wager. You want to make it fun? What's your wager for him his first season? So he's gonna be there a year from now, right?
No. Well, yeah, he's going to be there a year from now, but he probably won't be starting.
Okay. So he's going to be redshirted a year from now.
And Mayhem Matthew said in 1 year in his first year that he's going to be.
I said right before the first year of going into the SEC, he'll be fired. That's what I said.
You're talking about Sarkisian,
okay. Right? So if they're joining in 2024, so he'll be fired right before the 2024 season. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'll make that wager. I don't believe that for one bit.
I mean, the reason why Arch is there is because of Sarkisian. So how are they going to fire Sarkisian before Arch steps on the field?
They're not.
I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
So you're telling me if he goes 6-6 this year, and then next year he goes 6-6, he has 3 years of going 1 year going below 500 and 2 years going 500. They're not going to fire him.
That won't happen.
He is the one that brought Arch Manning there.
Yeah, except for there's just one problem.
Sarkisian is not the quarterback whisperer, okay? That's what you got to remember.
Yeah, there's just one problem, Mayhem. Texas is not. Yeah, Steve Sarkisian's not going to go 6-6 for the next 2 years. So.
They said that last year whenever they were like 4-1 to start the season, and then they 5-7.
That was last year though.
Exactly.
Matthew, he inherited a shit team. Longhorns have 55 new players out of 85 this year. They dropped a shitload. Okay, he cleaned house. Yes. So everything with Kansas and everything else is pretty much out of the water. He started a new clean slate. Is what he did.
So all I'm saying is I think Sarkisian's a really good offensive mind, but I mean if the offense can put up a lot of points, but your defense is going to be trash.
Dang.
And I still believe that defense wins games.
Yeah. So are you? So y'all gonna?
I think the defense is going to be better than what people think. I'm not saying they're going to be top notch. I'm not saying that, but I think they're going to be average because of the transfer portal and some of the other people that they have brought in. So you're going to see a different defense. We don't even know what they're going to do, to be honest with you. But it's going to be different than last time. There's not going to be any alligator arms. Hopefully these guys can actually wrap up and tackle, unlike the Oklahoma game. So, I mean, if you're basing Texas season this year based on last year,
I'm basing this year based off of what Sarkisian's past history has been. I mean, he's a crap head coach. He's doo water.
I'll give you that. I'll
be back, boys. I got to go take care of something.
All right, man.
Go Dogs.
Yeah, go Dogs. Yeah.
I'll give you that. But Saban being. Saban. Look, Sarkisian being under Saban, I think he learned a lot. And I think that's really going to benefit him with Texas. You know, he's the quarterback whisperer. I mean, he's a better quarterback coach than he is a head coach. That's proven history. He, did Matt Leinart in college and Carson Palmer in college and a few others. And, if he can just get it tweaked right, then he'll do just fine. But
Yeah, I forgot about all those national titles that Nick Saban won at Michigan State.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. When he first started out.
Yeah.
So, it's I don't know. You want to make a wager, Matt?
And no offense to most Georgia fans out there, but I refuse to take quarterback advice from a Georgia fan.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, that just goes on to prove my point. We had JT Daniels. He got hurt, and then what? I mean, people say they didn't make the right decision, but I mean, we're 2021 national champions, so it really don't matter.
Yeah, the right decision. What do you mean to start Stetson after JT got hurt, or to continue?
Exactly.
You cannot truly fucking believe that.
JT
That's
came
bullshit.
back.
So we're not 2021 national champions?
Duh, dumbass. Well, everybody knows
All
we're
right,
21 champions. I'm saying you can't truly believe that Stetson was the right fucking choice.
Obviously, if we won a national championship, dummy.
Of course he was. What was the right choice?
Not a fucking walk on from South Georgia.
So you think that the right choice was to go back to
that's why
he came back
relevant this year, right?
Do what?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Is that why Texas was relevant this year?
Nobody said Texas was relevant this year.
All right then.
All right.
Obviously, it was and wasn't his QBR like third in the country?
Yes.
Yeah, when you're throwing 13 times a game, it's going to be relatively high.
And wasn't their points per game like 39 points per game?
Yeah, something like that, 38.
And wasn't his total offensive yards pretty good?
38.7, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we still had a.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we still had a good offense, but. Yeah. So what about when JT got hurt? Do you think that we should have started Carson Beck? Or?
I mean, if we would have started Carson Beck, who knows if we would have lost a game or two? Who knows that? I'm not saying that Stetson Bennett's good or anything. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he was the right choice because he has more experience than the rest of them.
He got it done. So
exactly. I mean, I was one of the biggest Stetson Bennett haters last year. You gotta give props to the man.
He got it done.
Yeah, I think
he got it done.
I think that
when you can't hit Jermaine Burton in stride, and Jermaine Burton's got to stop and catch the ball. There's a problem there. Number two, what's the tight end's name? Brock.
Yeah, Brock Bowers.
Yeah, the badass. I mean, that's the reason why he kicked so much ass is because Stetson Bennett couldn't throw the ball more than 40 yards.
Yeah.
But in that fourth quarter, tell me if it wasn't for Stetson Bennett in that fourth quarter in the last few minutes, we probably wouldn't have won that game.
No, I agree with Uncle Lou here. Y'all won the Natty, therefore Ladd McConkey is better than George Pickens.
George Pickens made one of the most important catches in the national championship. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't even know why we're still debating this, but
it's going to go on for years, Vic.
So we're still debating this, even though we won the Natty, but we're still.
It's going to go on for years. Stetson, I tell you what, Stetson really, he didn't choke. He deserved the win. He pulled through. How the hell he did it, I don't know, but he did. So
I will say, speaking of Ladd McConkey, better than George Pickens.
Well, it was because Alabama injured wide receivers.
Well, he did have better numbers last year. So, but that is also because Pickens was injured.
Didn't Pickens make a really good catch in that national championship that set up for a touchdown?
That's right, he did. That's right.
How far
Like
is
you
that
could
ball
set up
going?
a field goal, but yeah.
I mean,
Set
Brock's
up a
numbers
field
are
goal.
up because Stetson Bennett could not chunk the ball down the field.
I have that's not even.
Oops, we lost Cal. We lost Homegrown again.
Well, I'll say one thing. This has been an interesting conversation, but I'm going to have to say goodbye now because I got to
Okay.
go do laundry and get
Okay.
ready for bed. I have enjoyed this, Vic. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
You're
it is
welcome,
the East
Millis.
Coast,
Yeah, thanks
so
for stopping by.
And the rest of you guys have a great weekend, okay? Everybody.
Millis, be cool, man.
D4, you have a good weekend, sir.
All right, you too, buddy.
I love all of y'all. Y'all have a good night. Millis out.
Be cool. I guess is that the end? You need to do your karaoke, Vic.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna keep you up. You're an hour ahead of me, so I don't. Well, I got up for work this morning. Traveling Fools was on live with Mosh and shit. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Damn.
No, I think it is getting kind of late though.
All right. Well, listen, guys.
So
Uncle Lou said he
ahead.
waited in the back room for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or if he's just or if he's just messing with me. But
Well, D4 Sports been talking to you.
I never saw him. So.
Yeah, Homegrown. It's always a pleasure, sir.
You got it. Matthew, it's good talking to you too. And anytime you want to make a wager on this Texas thing now, you come holler at me, okay?
All right, for sure. We'll see this year whenever Sark goes 8, maybe 8-4, 7-5.
All right. Okay. Vic, love you, brother. You be cool, man.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
And you know what's crazy?
The
other day on Uncle Lou's stream, somebody was telling me that I just agree with what everybody else says, and I do what I just do what everybody else does. I have way different opinions than anybody else.
No, I do. I mean, yes. If you were in the back room and I didn't see you, then I'm sorry, but there's the link right there if you want to, try again. But
hey, what's up, Vic? Can you hear me?
yeah,
You want to hear something real quick?
sure.
You hear it? You hear it?
Steamboat. Yeah, that's no. This is the Texas fight song.
Love you, Vic.
What's up, Paxton?
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
We barely missed the storms tonight.
I was waiting on Uncle Lou, but I'm gonna have to get off of here.
Okay.
I gotta pick my wife up from work. But thank you for having me on, though.
Is she alien?
Huh?
Is she alien?
Yeah. Well, my whole family is alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, see you, buddy.
I come from Mars.
Okay, bye, Matthew.
Oh man.
Sorry, Vic. Didn't mean to come in and get on that. But the facts are facts. You know, Eli was the number 1 overall pick, and you can't judge a high school kid that's never played a down of college football.
That's true.
I'm just glad we missed the ping pong size hail.
Where you at, Paxton?
The Northeast Texas Panhandle.
Oh, okay.
About 2 hours from Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I see you all the time in the chats, and
I don't jump in live streams other people's live streams very often. Like I'll jump on Lou's like when I get the chance and everything.
Right.
I'm on vacation right now, so it's kind of get to do what I want. But usually during the day and at night or whatever, I'm usually either getting ready to go to bed or at work or
I'm a little new to calling in on these shows. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but once you get a hold of it, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Just
and you gotta understand people are gonna have differing opinions, and people get heated about their fan bases, and
yeah, you're right.
That's right. Yeah.
But all in all, the Lou's, the Pete's, the Vicks, the Rogers, everybody in here at the end of the day are cool.
Yeah, right. I like that.
Yeah, I think that is the first time I think I've ever had my mom 3 Texas fans come into my stream yard. So.
Hey, we're recruiting well. We're coming out of the woodwork.
Yes, sir. Well, I don't want to bother you too much, Vic. I know your dad's grilling steaks.
Yeah, that's true. The real TB. Everybody's cool unless your name's D4.
That's right. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. Yeah, go get myself something to eat. So.
Give me one of them.
All right. All right, Vic. Sounds good. I hope you do Are you gonna do some Madden streams tomorrow, buddy?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna head out. Love you, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, love you too, Paxton.
Later, Paxton. Later, Vic. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh yeah, good to see you too, D4. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and end the stream now. So thank you to everyone who came on the StreamYard and who participated in the comment section. And we'll do it again next week. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.